Good morning, everyone. 2021, first List 5 Live for 2021, which means I'm back round to week one, which is a kind of nice feeling. Feel like it's a bit of a reset. So let's get going. I've been, someone's just bought a wee Fitboard. Very nice. I've just got back from doing my hello Richard. Just got back from doing my dispatch. I like to do it on a Monday. I always think, oh yeah, I'll take it down on a Sunday, but the car park costs £1 instead of I get for some strange reason during the week they do it for half an hour free, and I can rush into the post office and drop my bag of goodies, and then pop down Hermes and dump 5 or 6 parcels there. But on a Sunday it costs £1, so I think, oh no, I'll do it on Monday. Hi, Leanne. Hope you're well. Shelley's going live. She's naughty, isn't she? Well, that's all right. I don't mind. It's not towels on. What do they call it? Putting your towel on the sun lounger. So we'll go with the flow. Okay. Should we all just go and watch Shelley? Hi, Peter. How you doing? You're listening while packing. Well, that's a good thing to do. So, yeah, I've already been out and about and got up early to try and get back. Kids are back at school soon, so we have been lazing around a little bit and pretty much been sticking to the plan. And it's really good because what is good is because I have my set time to work, when I've sort of like switched off at 7, 8 o'clock, I don't feel sort of bad. I don't feel like, oh, I ought to be doing something. And I know what I'm doing for the next day. So, yeah, it's quite good. I mean, I know a lot of people just sort of like go, oh, I don't want to work to a plan or whatever, which is fair enough. I'm very much like that myself. But I thought I'd give it a go, and it's working pretty well. Well, hello, everyone who's come in, Rosie and Andy and Claire. Let's crack on with the first one. So the first one, I am getting a bit low on stock at the moment, so I will have to think what I'm going to do about that. But let's crack on with this now. I didn't list this over Christmas because I thought my kids might want it and be interested in it. But Christmas came and went, and they were more than happy with Minecraft Dungeons and all the bits and bobs they got, little bits of Lego. And I don't think they've really been to this. So they didn't end up getting it. So I'm going to stick it on eBay now. Hello, Myrtle King. So I think this is one of those things. I think I paid £2 for this at a boot fair. But I've seen this at boot fairs a few times. And a few times I've asked and they've gone, oh, I want a tenner for that. It's Monopoly. It's Fortnite. It's got to be worth lots of money. And it's like, I don't think so. I think you go down Sainsbury's and not get it for very much. So let's have a look at how much a used Fortnite Monopoly is. I'll flip my windows around, actually. I'm all a bit... What's that in there? I'll stick you over here. That's all right. And I'll stick my eBay in front of me so I'm not cricking my neck. I've also gone through a few stretches this morning as well because my left hand is totally knackered and my hip isn't very good either. So I've been doing some stretches I got off the internet. But how is everyone? Let me know. So I've got something to talk about. Hi, Jeff. Happy New Year to you, and Pete too. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Kind of feel like I've got a bit of a reset going. I've actually... I was looking at... a new reseller, not a new reseller, but a YouTuber that I haven't looked at before. And it's like, it's about going to the next level. So, this time last year, I sort of thought, I want to take my sales to where they were, to consistently to a level, like just step up, do a bit of a step up. And I think I managed that, but I don't know whether a lot of that was down to... lockdown. May have been, but I've certainly been working, consistently harder at it. But there you go. Okay, Monopoly Fortnite. How much is it worth on a used? Buy it now. Sold. Let's have a look. Hello, Peter Stride. Happy chap. Sitting there doing all the accounts I should have done. Well, I submitted my tax return and I had an amount I had to pay, and I wanted to pay it straight away. But every time I went in, it said you owe zero. So whether it takes the time to sort of chug through, I submitted it 2 days ago, so I'll probably go in and check it today. I want to get it done, obviously well in time. Right, Monopoly Fortnite, £17.80. That's rather a good price. Surely not. $15.99. I do know there's a couple of the you get little plus counters, these things. I think there's like 2 of these missing, but that won't affect the game. Well, what have we got here? $15.99. These are probably all $25.99 pre-owned. Game open but complete. Wow, these are a lot of money. I wonder why that is. That's really surprised me, that price. I'm not going to argue with it though. Yeah, just going through the prices. This edition, okay, same edition. You got $15.99, $3.50 postage. $25.99 free postage. It's a huge amount of money. $14.99, $15.99 with postage on top. I've got to change my postage, actually, my postage rate. I will do that. Another $25.99. Another $25.99. $18.98. Well, I think we're going towards $15.99. That'll get it sold. That will get it sold. All right, Lee, how you doing? You at work, Lee? At work, isn't he? Dreaming about doing eBay listings. Right, so one like this. So these will be drafted up. I haven't done photos for them. I'll do that later today when it's a bit light. It's horrible grey out there. Yeah, I had a sack full of Royal Mail stuff and popped that in, and I had to pick up old receipts, and I'd run out of bags. This was the thing. They gave me a whole load of bags. They were busy in there as anything, but of course I jumped the queue, and it was all very handy. And then, I had to manhandle about 6 parcels down to Hermes, and they're very good in there as well. Right, toys and games. Yeah, I was looking at next level stuff, which was good. What I'd love to know is, I haven't sourced properly since about September, and we're locked down at the moment. How's everyone sourcing? I've got. Last year, it's always been my problem sourcing, I think. And last year, I really sort of just went a bit nuts on it during boot fair season. So because we were doing boot fairs between June and September, I guess. And got loads and loads of stuff. It was really, really good. But of course, when boot fairs go, no charity shops at the moment. I don't like charity shop sourcing, but if they were open, I'd do it now. And of course, jumble sales I do. Now I have been trying Facebook Marketplace, only to be absolutely peed off when I see a SNES with 15 games for 75 quid, and I send my message. I'm like, done, listed within an hour. So, and I send my message and they say, "Oh, it's just gone." I'm like, wonderful. And there are about 3 other things like that. Oh, it's just gone. Oh God. So what's the reality with Facebook Marketplace? Sitting over it, constantly looking. I mean, that is a huge time sink. Surely that can't be how you do it. I mean, I've picked up a few things on Facebook Marketplace, but not many. I'd probably say like less than 10 a year. And I've spent a lot of time looking at it. And the worrying thing for me is that once you start looking at it, you can just sort of like end up endlessly looking at it. And so, I do try, and at the moment, I'm trying to set limits on it for half an hour. But what's the best half hour? Is it like, I was thinking, is it a Sunday? Is it a certain time on a Sunday where people are at home and think, oh, yeah, I'll list that on Facebook Marketplace? Probably is a Sunday or an evening, but I don't want to waste time on it, Don't want to waste the time. Would that go Hermes? I don't think these 45, is it? No, that's Royal Mail jobby. Oh, Mike Harris, how you doing? Bailey, how you doing? Yeah, so if anyone does do Facebook Marketplace, let me know how much time you spend on it and how much success you have. So if you do half hour in the morning, half hour in the evening, and generally you get 10 items a week, that is interesting information to me. Because I just maybe aim to spend half an hour on it and then drift off into spending 2 hours on it and then end up crying. But there you go. Right, God, I'm way behind on the chat. Oh my God, everyone's saying hello to everyone else as usual. Myrtle King, did I say I like that name? Myrtle the Turtle. Excuse me while I read you all saying hello to each other. Morning, 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 morning. I don't know if I've had my £10 packaging voucher. I do know last time I ordered the A4 bubble mailers were in, which haven't been in for a while. Yeah, my kids are back at school. Hello, Mike Thatcher. Yeah, I know you've done a bit of Facebook Marketplace, Peter, and you're getting some freebies. Nice stuff. And now the odd day. Like you, I'm around 10 items a year mark, though. Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, really? Because people go on about it. I mean, yeah, you can find stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Of course. And it always seems to be, yeah, you can get a huge gaming bundle. But, yes, you can. But if the reality is you get like 2 a year and it takes you, 400 hours to find it, then it's not worth it in my book. But there you go. Thankfully, Liz sort of says every evening, have you seen these wee bundles? Because I think she sort of has a quick look. She did that last night, and I was like, yeah, they're all too expensive or not worth it. But there you go. Right. Draft as. Save as, draft as. Right, what we got? What else we got? That's the first one. How am I doing for time? We can get 30 minutes. I reckon I should be able to, because I was watching this YouTuber. I thought, I was like, wow, that looks good. I want to be him. He was saying how quickly he lists, and he lists very fast. And that's what got me thinking about sourcing, really. Now, I do have a lot of stuff to source, but, I'd love to get a whole, massive stuff and go, right, I've got to list all this. Let's go. Boom. And I reckon I could do a listing every 5 minutes. Easy. I generally sort of do a half-hour listing. I get 5 done and do, if they're easy listings, I can do much more than that. I was listing replacement tapes for Harry Potter audiobooks the other day, and of course that takes about 30 seconds per listing. But yeah. Set yourself a timer. I do use a timer, Lee. Yeah, since I've been doing my my routine, I have my calendar on my desktop and my homepage on my phone, and I have the timer on there as well, the stopwatch timer thing. So yeah, it's I know you do your you sent me a message saying you do your 25 minutes chunks of work and then a 5-minute break, which sounds like a great idea. And you called it something which sounded like some Mexican meal, pomodoros or something. I had no idea what you're talking about, but it sounded tasty. Yeah, the new process videos, I think they're good. I think they, I'm a bit like, it's the same old thing, really. Oh, I know people only want to see sales or hauls, but of course, I'm not sourcing a great deal at the moment. I'm selling, and I've got a couple of December sales videos I've got to do. And it was like, oh, do people really want to see it? But it's what I want to do, so it's going on. So you know what it's like. I'll tell you what, Pete. I know you say timer, performance goals might as well keep working for other people. But what I will say about it is, if you don't have it and just think, oh, I'm just doing my own thing and going with the flow, and no, I'm not going to restrict myself, your work will drift into your free time. And the beauty of having like set times for tasks is that I will get to 6 o'clock. I'll go, okay, I've got a plan tomorrow. I'll do like a half hour that plan for tomorrow. And then half 6, machine goes off, have my dinner, and don't think about it for like 3 or 4 hours and clear my head. And before I was doing that, I was still like, oh, shall I just do this? And I'm watching a YouTube. I'm listing this as well, and I've got to do some photos, and I've got to fold that thing. And if I don't do it, I might have 10 things in my head. When I'm doing it and I'm on the plan, I have one thing in my head. And I mean, I get what you're saying, because when I used to see people at work with to-do lists and all of that jazz, I'm like, yeah, I'll just do it. I don't need that. I'm me. But anyway, everyone has their own way of working. So yeah, I'm not coming on here to say that everyone should do it. It's just that I'm enjoying doing it. So there we go. Right. You're all different. You've all got to think for yourselves. I've had this before. I think I might have had it a couple of times. This one's a bit knackered. I can't remember how much it sells for, but it does sell. And it's one of those old toys that you open it up and you think, look at my shoe. That does look really knackered. And I doubt it works. I don't think I've even tested it. I don't know how you test it. Do you stick a battery in there somewhere? I'm sure this top section comes off. Like I say, I have had it a couple of times before. I'm guessing it sells for around about 20 quid. It works. You put these in. I think you put these in here somewhere, and then it just goes. But yeah, computer car. Let's have a look at computer car. It's a pretty retro box, isn't it? Okay, vintage computer car GT40. Someone's wanting 45 quid for just the car. Whether they're in Cloud Cuckoo Land, who knows? 20 quid. Yeah, used. Let's have a look at bins, buy it nows. And let's have a look. We're all going to be used, aren't they? New in box. Now, some people, this is interesting. Someone's got like a 20 quid, complete. Mine doesn't have instructions. And then we got 15. And then someone's selling just these little cards. I've got about 9 of them for 12 quid. Interesting. 15, 15, 16. I mean, I had a feeling it was around about 20 quid. Let's have a look at that box. Yeah, 20 quid. I think we're looking at 20 quid here. Right, whose title shall I nab? Oh, that one, 35 quid. That had 2 cars in it. That's why that was a bit more expensive. Oh, that looks quite good. Vintage. Yeah, let's nick his title. All right, Ian, how you doing? I do like Master of Pieces channel. He's always very happy. I was looking at your all your David Beckham football cards that you bought. Obviously, like the Beckham, and you were trying to get Lucy Bronze, was it? You were going big on Lucy Bronze. I've still got all my Gremlins and He-Man sticker albums, which haven't gone. And I have got, I don't know if it's here actually. No, I think it's downstairs. My Panini Football 85, 86, 87, which were mine, and I think one of them was complete apart from one sticker, because when I sent off to write a letter and write down all the numbers you needed, and with, I think you sent cash. It was like 5p a sticker or something you had to pay, or 2p a sticker. And it sent me all the ones that I needed to complete my set. Instead of getting like the Leicester City team, they sent me the Leicester City manager. They were one number out. So I was like, no, you sent me the wrong sticker and I'm one short. But there you go. Right, what's the date today? Is it 4th? Yeah. 1. Within games, new in. I won't put Excel. I'll put the condition later, I think. Yeah, talk to me about sourcing, people. Hey, what are you doing for sourcing? Are you not sourcing? Oh, you got a goals video in. Oh, I'll have a look at that. Everyone's setting goals. Mike's working, but not working. I know what you mean. I know what you mean in that. 1960s batteries in that. Well, yeah, I did think that. You're going to have to put in a how do these? Oh, it's a clip. Oh god, it's like a plastic. Pull the plastic back. It's so bad I've gone out of focus. Come back into the light. Oh, there we go. Okay. Jesus. I've got some batteries here. I think they're just double A's. God almighty. Sorry, I'm sorry if you're offended by me. Really blaspheming, but you know. Right, let's stick that in there. Now what? Not doing anything. It probably needs a bit of a clean, to be honest. There is a motor in there. Oh! Look at that. Wonderful. It's a runner. Okay, well, I'll pop that. I bet if I pop that back now, the plastic will snap. So I'll leave that and do that later. Cool. Do I do $22.99 now? No, it's working. I'll do $21.99. Little £2 in there. Hasn't got instructions though. Save as draft. All right, Neil. I know. What's she doing? I'm going to go over to Shell and give her some slack. Oh no, I've gone over to me. I'm still out of focus. What's going on there? I'll never do that. Oh, there we go. Right, let's have a look at Shel Saruni. She knows I go on at 11. What's she doing? There she is. Right, what should I say to her? Oi, get off. Let's see what she says. Actually, I'll shut her down now. So I will catch up with Shel later. Oh, my word. We have a lovely little boom box, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. I did buy this off a guy. I bought about 4 or 5 off him, and he said they all had issues. I can't remember how much I paid. I don't know if it was a 10. In my mind, I've got a 10 each, but that seems quite expensive for something I knew didn't work. I bought a. I'm pretty sure I got a deal off him because I think I bought like 2 or 3 of these, and I bought a Dreamcast off him, and the Dreamcast was absolutely knackered, but in actual fact did clean up and did work, and I sold that for around about 60 quid. Yeah, and he's got Panini 87. Yeah, I think I had that. I think I had 85, 86, 87. I've got the Mexico 86 World Cup album. I think. Had a little gherkin on the front in a hat. I might have it. I'll tell you what, Andy, I'll look for it. I'll look around for it for you. But yeah. Let's see how much this boombox goes for on spares and repairs. It's a shortwave one. I always look out for shortwave. What's the model number on it? It's a Hitachi TRK 7000E. Yeah, I'll see if I've got that Mexico thing. If I've got it, you can have it because it's just kick it. Well, I'll see how much it goes for. But Hitachi TRK 7000E. Okay, got there it is. Sold. All right, Pure Retro and JR Reselling. Peak the Mascot. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was a white cover with him on, and I think it had lots of flags on it from my memory. In Mexico in green in lettering. Okay, cannot find it. That's because I've put 700E rather than 7000E. That would be it. 20 quid. 40. Yeah, I sold a bigger version, similar sort of thing, and it went for about 18, which is pretty cheap, really, but I was glad to just sort of get it gone. 90. Oh, no, that's an 8190. Okay, there is only one that is unsold. Let's see if there's any for sale. 50 quid. Someone's trying to get for one that is, I guess, working. It is working, but only through the mains lead. The battery's corroded. Oh, there's a mains lead in it. Oh, look, it's actually attached. Well, I'll tell you what. I could give it a test now. That might be madness. But let's do it. Come on, go back in. There we go. I've got to unplug something now. This is where it all goes wrong. Hello, Maggie. Shall I plug it in there, or shall I unplug my printer? I'll unplug my printer, I think. I've got 20 million plugs in this office, but only about 4 I can get out easily. Right, let's have a look at this. Kaboom! Skadoosh. Okay, it is on. Radio. There's nothing. No, nothing. Nothing. What's this at the back? Internal mic. DC or AC? God, there's a DC or AC switch. Well, mains voltage is AC, isn't it? Oh my God. Interesting. Oh, we're on radio. It's a bit crackly, but that'll be the pots, so that should be an easy clean. I'm on medium waves. Let's go to 909.
Just going faster. Alas, that's why in some parts of the country we have...
Oh God, it's Boris Johnson. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh.
I want to do that, but it is necessary.
FM. Won't do too much of that. Copyright. Shortwave. Seems all right. Shortwave is hardly anything you'll get. About 2 channels. Hello. And long wave. Okay, well, that does seem to work. Of course, what I suspect isn't working on this is the tape. So let's have a look at that. Oh, it's going round. Now again, I'm going to have to turn the volume down and be careful of copyright here. A little bit wobbly woo, that one. Yeah, don't rewind. So I will waste more time a bit later on and open that up and see if I can switch over the belts. Hopefully it's not like the belts are, you know, horrendously hidden. So that'll be an hour I'll have to factor in. But let's have a look at how much. I'm going to have a look at Terra Peak. See, Peter Ray, how many parcels you got to drop off? Bojo, spares and repairs. Oh, it's such a. I mean, I've learned my lesson about mentioning any little bit of politics on this channel, even if I mention it because it's to do with reselling. But Donald Trump, suit you, Jesus, crazy. And Bojo, we might have to do something. Possibly, we're going to wait and see if it gets really bad, and then we're going to do something. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, back to reselling. How much can I sell one of these for in the old research tab? Yeah, paste TRK. Let's have a look. No one's telling me their sourcing secrets. Oh, Neil lives near electricity pylons. Oh, we're lucky we don't have that. People have got big. Oh, yeah, here we go. People have got stashes. Let's have a look. The auctions have been okay. Okay. The only auctions I did was Greasby's in Tooting. I've got some, I've got some rubbish there, but I did get some good stuff there. But it just, again, that takes up too much time. But I have thought about doing the online ones and then going down and picking them up. Yeah, auction houses. It does have some value. Okay, Andy, I'll look and see if I've got it, because like I say, it's one of these things that I knew I had, but I'm probably thinking of maybe 20 years ago. I knew I had a Snoopy tennis left at my mum and dad's house, but I rang them up like about 3 weeks ago and go, you know that purple little gamey thing that was in your drawer about 25 years ago? Is it still there? My mum was like, I can't find that thing you were after. Damn. I had that and Donkey Kong 2. No idea where they went. Hello, Polly. What's that? Give to what? What are we talking about? Right, yes, people. Yes. Right, yes, please, people. Right, yes, please, people give. Yeah, Andy, I think it's... Well, I won't get too much into it because we're here to talk about the reselling. But I think it's the desperate actions of a desperate man. So, yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Someone's got a box one of these for 85. Nice. Not working, 40. Well, if you're selling it 40, you're probably looking at 20 quid. Someone sold one for 53. I don't believe that would have gone through. I'm sure that would have been a return once someone realised it wasn't working. So 20 quid for spares. And someone was trying to get, how much was someone trying to get for it? Working 50 quid working. Yeah, that sounds about right. £10 postage. I think I'll go 50 quid with $7.99 postage if I can get it working. His isn't completely working because the battery doesn't work. So similar. Well, no, actually, I'm not going to talk about too much about Donald. 2 weeks, 2 days to go. For me, it's that thing of I'm sick of certain things being in my head. 5 years ago, I wouldn't even think about anything like this, but it's shoved right under my nose, and I really resent that. But there you go. Right, get this one done. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Should be an easy fix though. Andy lost loads of stuff from his childhood. I'll tell you what, I remember when I was about 12, I sold all my Star Wars figures. A cardboard Death Star. I kept my X-Wing. Sold a torn. It was £1 a figure I was selling them for. But a few years ago, I did buy my Lizzie's sister's boyfriend's Star Wars collection, and he had masses of the stuff. So I kind of got it back, but I never got my cardboard Death Star back. All I got left of my cardboard Death Star, Palatoy as well, not Kenner, Palatoy, is the instructions and one clip. Oh, and maybe the little top bowl that the things go in. So yeah, and I mean, things I had when I was a kid, I had that, and I had the Snoopy Tennis and Donkey Kong 2 Nintendos. I think they're the only Nintendos I had. I had Galaxy Invaders 1000, which was some. I never had Astro Wars. Always wanted. I sourced Astro Wars twice and sold it, and both times thought I should have kept that. I had an X-Wing, and actually, I've still got my original X-Wing, but it was the X-Wing that was out before they brought out the version with damaged stickers. So when it originally came out, it was just X-Wing. So yeah, I've still got that. So yeah, there we go. Oh, we've got some of the professionals coming in. Zahir Malik, professional retailers. We've got Kirsten's from Kirsten Co. Shelley, what are you doing? 11 o'clock on a Monday. Outrageous behaviour. I hope I dropped in whilst I was live and gave you a bit of abuse. First abuse of the... Oh, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? First trolling, that sounds wrong as well. First winding up shell of 2021. So there we go. Heather's in. Hey, I've got a feeling Shelley's finished and she's brought everyone over here, so I won't overgo at her too much. Morning, Pete. Remember the green box question of sport that was a hot topic a few months ago? I do remember that because I got 2 question sports and whipped out Mike Tyson's and sold each card for £65, and I've still got the rest of the question sport. So what have you got to say about it? You picked up a blue box, 25 years off, thinking it was some what, and you sold it for £500. Well, I have got another £500. I've got another version of, what is it? It's additional cards. That's what I've got. £500. 25 years of. That is nuts. I've eaten all my chocolate, Heather. I'm sort of giving it away to. I've gone blurred again. Going blurred for 2021. Why am I going blurred? Here we go. Mad. Your mate had the Ghostbusters house and all the figures. Is that a Lego set or is it just like a Ghostbusters house? BDSM thing. I don't know what that's about. BDSM. Seal cards inside. Sold New Year's Day. £500. Wow. 25 years of Question Sport. Let's have a look at that. First bolo of the new year. Seal cards though. Can I say £500? Oh, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. You heard it here first. Hope you don't mind me sharing that, Craig. Wow. Complete rare. £72 sold. Sealed. £5.50 best offer. £500, £400. Oh my God, that's one you'd see in a charity shop, wouldn't you? Nice. £250. So Craig, you sell just the card. That's amazing. Fantastic. Roger Federer. Yeah. Let me know if it was just the cards or the whole box. Oh, you probably said actually. Did you say it was sealed cards inside? I forget what you said. Sealed cards inside. Yeah, sold New Year's Day. Wow. I'm stunned. You're right. I've wasted about 10 minutes being stunned by that. Pair of boots next. These have been kicking around. Look at that. Nice pair of brogues, but in a boot form. Booty brogues. No laces, though, for some reason. And I've been thinking, I must get some laces for those. Have I got some laces? No, I haven't got any laces. So I'm going to sell them without the laces. The sole seems to be a bit broken. Like half a sole in there. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it. Look, half a sole. Perhaps I should get an insole for this. And I cannot work out a size 7.5. I cannot work out the make, which I think is what's delayed the listing of it. How's this sole? Oh, I think maybe they're supposed to be like that. It's got a little kind of like heel sole. So it's annoying that I can't work out what the make is. Made in, it looks like it says, yeah, it's made in England. Is there any other way of finding out? I'll get a little bit cleaner on it, maybe. Give it a little dampness. Yeah, small parcel prices have gone up. If you're doing through eBay, they're £1. Sorry, they're £3 now. So from £2.95. My rate used to be £3.49. I think I'm going to put it up to £3.79. So even though it's only gone up by 5p. I know a lot of people do £3.99 postage, so I think I'm going to stick it up to that. I've got a feeling these might be Jones, but I cannot see. How annoying. Excuse me whilst I faff around with some shoes. Yeah, if you've got any other sourcing secrets, Great bolo there, by the way. So that's a good one for the new year. But yeah, sourcing secrets. Let me know. Oh, what does that say? It's definitely made in England. They're such a nice look, these boots. I've had some item of clothing like this, and if you can't put a brand to it, you are a little bit stuffed. Is that I honestly cannot see anything in there. I just like looking at the Turin shroud. Made in England. Well, what is Polly going on about? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. For you, Polly. There we go. Sorted that out. Strange person. As he said, looking into an old boot that didn't have a name on it. No, can't see anything. I'm just going to do a search on Brogue boot and see where we go from there. How do you turn the torch off on this thing? There we go. Right, Brogue boot. Brogue boot made in England. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit crazy sometimes, Shell. I think we all are. Souls. Shell, using your reseller experience and knowledge and expertise, do you not know what brand of shoe this is? Come on, made in England. Be great if it's not a DM. It would be great if it was. Could be a Loke. Could be a Jones. Could be a Loke. Well, there's a similar pair. Okay, they go for about 85 quid, which is kind of like the figure I had in my head, 70, 80. How could I tell if it was a Loke? Well, I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to do a bit more research on that, see if I can. I'll put them on for $74.99 because they don't have the laces. And really try and find out what the maker is. Perhaps Cola Flipper would know. I'll drop him a photo and say, "Can you help me out?" Yeah, well, there is gold writing, but it's all worn away. This is the thing. It is. I'm going to have one last look with Loke in my head. Oh, Shell, I'm going to make you a. Oh, you are a doodah. That was strange. That. I'll have to go back and actually maybe read what he was saying. Cannot turn on torch. For God's sake. There we go. Loke. Maybe look at other Lokes, and because I've got the writing on the side. See that? I've got that. I think that could be my way in. So it says made in England there, actually. I think that might be my. It looks like a Z. Would a Z make sense? I'm probably looking at something that isn't even in the label. Honestly, it's like trying to find a picture in a cloud. Right, okay, turn it off. If I can work out how to do it. Right. I'm going to price them, yeah, $74.99. I could put possibly, if I really can't see anything on there, I'll maybe put possibly like. I'm going to look at the Lokes and see if they have similar labelling on the side. If they, I think if not branded, they're actually crap. It's a bit harsh. Talking about crap, I'm going to open up some big boxes of jewellery soon. I mean, God, can you imagine people who sell jewellery on the internet? That is desperate. But yeah, I've got 2 massive boxes of the stuff. And I'm going to start going through it. I did wonder whether to invite Lex and Shell on to sort of like laugh as I pull out tangled together necklaces and go, what am I doing? That might be an idea. Fun for all the family. Okay, let's just get these drafted. Loke. I'll put Loke for now. These Lokes, I have sold Lokes before, only in shoes. They're worth money, aren't they? Lokes and Jones are the ones I look out for. Not as desperate as those who buy AP. Yeah. I don't feel too desperate at the moment. I have felt desperate before in my reseller life, but sticking to the plan has given me immense, peace of mind. Like I say, it's made me enjoy my downtime. That's what sort of sticking to a plan has done. So I'm not necessarily doing more, but and it does have that certain amount of responsibility. It's a bit like having a YouTube channel, thinking that every Monday morning, I've got to go on and do 5 things, and if I wasn't doing YouTube, I wouldn't be doing that. But it's that accountability. Accountability is not responsibility, but you know what I mean. Just that little push. Right, that's that. How many have I done? About 2. Stereo, Fortnite. Yeah, I've done about 2, and I've been on for 53 minutes. Right, my next one, I'm not going to pick it up because it's too heavy, but it's one of these. Electronic typewriter. I don't know. Perhaps I'll do half an hour of jibes. Do some jab talking. Do. Right, it's a 3100E. Z, how are you spending your days now the shop is shut? Are you just cracking on with eBay? I call him D. It's your new name, Z is D. Does 2 an hour fit in with your plan? No, like I say, Shell, you missed it because you decided to stream at the same time as me. I mean, it's all right, Market forces will dictate who wins in this dog eat dog world. But I'm aiming towards 1 listing every 5 minutes. That's the plan. Generally take a bit more time when I'm going live for the entertainment value. Right. These electronic typewriters, they ain't what they used to be. I would have picked that up for about £4. A pain in the bum to pack, I can tell you that. Haven't got the exact model. £24. I mean, 24 quid, 60 quid with spare ribbons. I'm thinking 45 in my head. 48 with box, 42 new ribbon, 45, yeah. And then 40 went on an offer, 35, 40, 20 quid. You crazy? Oh, that's a ribbon. Someone's okay, 45. I think that'll do me. Literally no idea. That's all right. I don't mind. Smash like. I'll tell you what, Z. Actually, Z and Shell. I haven't said this for a while, but I've got a channel. But the channel, unfortunately, I got to. What did I get to? 2230 subs, and then I lost 10. I was like, where have they gone? And he's slowly, over the past week, he's crawled back up and he was on 229 and then went back down to 228. And I was like, I'm just being toyed with. But yeah, if you'd like, share and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I'm amazed anyone watches it, to be honest. Before Shell says she is too. Yeah. So obviously some people find it useful. I don't know why. But there you go. Yeah, where would I like? I do enjoy doing the old YouTube. I think this time next year, I don't set any goals for it really, because my only goal was to get to maybe 1,000, and anything else is a bonus on that. I think the goal is for it to be useful, for people to sort of think that's a good channel with some good information, rather than that's really crappily done, and he hasn't got any intros or does any edits, or because that's what it is. If I was watching it, I'd think that looks a bit crap. But there you go. Right, 44.99, and I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to have a cup of tea. I've got a couple of things in here that I did bring in. Ow. I think I've done 5 actually. Fortnite, computer car, Hitachi track ghetto blaster, the Loke shoes, which I've got to look into, and the typewriter. But another thing I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel with is I could model it, and well, I might do actually. It's a tool belt. Pretty nice thing. All right, Aid Waldron, how you doing? Aid was very kind and wished me a Happy New Year the other day, which is very nice. Didn't get a Happy New Year from Shell. Yeah, Shell likes her crew. I know that. She likes it out. Here we go. I just kind of like this. Look, it's got like a hook for your. I guess that's for like squirty filler stuff. Whatever you call those. A couple of hooks there. Screwdrivers. It's probably worth about £3. I think I bought it for £1. I should keep it for me, really. I did some DIY yesterday. I put up or in the middle of putting up a recessed Venetian blind, which is great fun. And I've also got to change the taps in the bathroom, so that's going to be nice. But a Wix tool belt. How much is a Wix tool belt? It'll be worth nothing, is it? If it's worth nothing, I'm going to keep it. Used. I put that on. I thought this is like some kit out of Star Wars, because I've been watching a bit of The Mandalorian lately, and sort of, or just clips on YouTube because I don't have Netflix. All looks very good. What's his name? John Fresco, whatever his name is, who plays Happy in the Marvel films. I think he's come up trumps with that Mandalorian. Right, how much is it worth? Oh, I've got a new message on eBay. Here we go. What's this about? All right, someone's trying to find season 1, disc 2 of Game of Thrones. Well, I do sell spares, but I don't know whether I have that one. sell them for £2.50. Used tool belt. Yeah. Well, Wickes tool belt used. Buy it now. Sometimes you just know things aren't going to be worth a lot of money. Is it actually worth listing? Diamondback Denali Deluxe tool belt for a carpenter is worth £215. But I've got a Wickes one, which is probably worth diddly squat. Someone's trying to sell a Stanley one for 20 quid. I think I might go 15 quid plus postage and see what it does. And then we'll be done. An hour, 1 minute, 6 items. I can go and get on with the rest of my day and look at my plan and see what's next. Loving the plan. I'll do some more on the plan. Boil senses with the plan. Save us draft. Sorted. Right, I've got to do some photos. So that'll be one thing I'm doing today. Some photos for all that lot and making them live. Everyone, have a brilliant Monday. Hope you never heard of a deluxe tool belt. No, I haven't either. Anyone know? I've been asked this quite a lot, Chris, about Damien. I don't know. I assume he is, but just maybe not doing a lot of YouTube. I will maybe drop him a message and see how he is. I don't know if anything had happened. Got no idea, but I'll try and find out. But everyone else, take care. Have a brilliant Monday, and drop in the comments your sourcing secrets. I'm going to have to look back to see if anyone sort of said, "Oh yeah, I get all my stuff from here." Mark, if you look at one of my sales videos, you'll see it in there. I know I should put a link in. Taking a break from social media. That's the impression I got, Leanne, which is fair enough. It can be a kind of it's enjoyable to start with, and you think it's all very exciting, but after a few months, you think, "Oh God, I've got to do that. Do I really want to?" So it's totally understandable. But everyone, have a brilliant Monday. I'm going off for a cup of tea. Take care, and probably see you in a couple of days for another sales update. So see you then. See you later.